Hi kiddos. Today you are going to need pages 55, 56, 57, and 58 out of your science packet. So when you get this one out, you need to color this little edge right here a color. Any color that you choose, any way that you want, shade it with a pencil, whatever you want to do. And then you are going to cut it out on the dotted lines. I'll see you back in just a moment. Okay, kiddos, now you should have your triangle cut out like this. Take your pencil and place along the long edge of your triangle and just place a small piece of tape right there so that your paper doesn't slip. And so then you're going to want to lay it so that it's facing down like this, and you're going to start to roll your paper up. And there you can see your screw. Your screw that you just made is on your pencil. And it's an inclined plane that just wraps around a pole. So there you go. So next for our lesson today, let's make on page 56 a doorstop. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut out on the main outside edge. Do not cut any of these lines in the center. Stay with the outside edge. So cut it out and I'll see you soon. Okay, kiddos, I now have this cut out, and I know the directions said that you could color it first and that you could glue it onto cardboard if you want to, and you can still do that if you choose to. So what we're going to do now is I am going to fold this on those little dotted lines. So I'm folding it, and I have to unfold it to be able to fold the next one. See how I unfolded it, but I've still got it folded so I can fold it back in a minute. Now, this says to glue, but you're also able to tape. It's just what do you have handy? So now I've got all of my pieces folded, and I am going to take and put it together this way. Now for me, you all know that I am one that would rather work with tape just because I'm impatient with this. And I'm going to get it. You can watch me fight and wrestle with it just like you would if you were here. Stop laughing at me. All right, so there. I'm getting the gist of it down. And so I'm going to fold this down a little bit, stick it right in there, and to help hold it just a little bit, because it's not like this is going to be something that we turn in. This is just a illustration so that we can see what's up. And even my cat hair's following me to school, dear Lord. All right. So here we can see this is a wedge, like the door stops that we have floating around the school. So there you go. That one's pretty easy to do. Now the next one, you're going to need like a piece of string, dental floss, something like that, but we're going to cut out the one on page 57. So you can cut out both of the buckets. Something that I do is I will fold it in half and cut it out once instead of having to glue it together. I can tape it together that way. But cut out your buckets however you choose, and I will see you in just a moment. Kiddos. So now you've got your bucket cut out. You can take a piece of string or dental floss, fishing twine, any number of things, just as long as it's a string of some sort that's flexible, and tie it to the top of your little bucket. I took my scissors and I dug holes into it. And you can take and wrap it around your pencil this way so it acts like the wheel and pull it up and down. Now to get it a little bit better, a little bit heavier, you can put paper clips on it if you have them. You can, I'm putting this type of paper clip on mine. You could tape it to a piece of cardboard. You don't have to do anything different to it, but you can, because, I just like to. And so I'm going to wrap it right around this, and we can see that as I pull up, it will also pull back down. And so this is just the pulley system, and you can look to see how it would work around the pencil as it goes up and down. All right, so the next one that we're going to build is our final one, and it's on page 58. And the first thing that you're going to do is to cut the board out. Okay, I'll see you back in just a moment. Okay, so I destroyed my paper board. Kind of got mad at it. I hope some of y'all have better luck than I did, so I got me out a ruler to act as my board. And I just needed to find two objects. It said I could crumple up a piece of paper. Okay. Or I could use something else for it. So I found me something to use as my fulcrum. Remember, the fulcrum is what your lever rests on to move. This is going to be my work, and this is going to be my load. So, and then the pressure that I applied downward is going to be the force. So I'm going to have to hold my coffee can in place. But I can put this here, and just by moving it, I can roll that away. I can do it with a piece of paper too. I can put it right here under the edge of it, and you can see it move when I use my lever. I hope that it has helped you being able to make some of these with paper to see kind of how they work up close and personal. Um, for these simple machines, please talk to your parents and ask them to help you identify some of these around the house that you may not have knowledge of prior. For example, ask mom or dad to take you out and show you under the hood of the car where pulleys are located, like if what the fan belt goes around. Those wheels work as pulleys and help operate our cars. We have levers all over the place. We have let's see, we did the pulleys, the levers. When we get to talking about what else did we build? Oh, the screws. We know screws are everywhere. So please talk with your families and find real world examples of these simple machines. It is very important that we understand that all these simple machines go together to form complex machines. These machines are what makes our world go around. Even the computer that you're on right now, or whatever type of device it is that you are watching me on, there are small, tiny, simple machines inside of it. I mean, you've got screws, and then you even have levers, like the pieces that snap together, that maybe your screen on your computer is actually snapped together instead of screws. Well, that could be a lever that has like a little triangle shape on it so that it gets caught behind there so that it's harder to pull apart. I know that we've seen that sometimes. If you were, don't try this, by the way, if you were to pop your key off of your computer, then you would see underneath it a small, like a wedge holding it in place that snaps together. So please take a moment, look around, look for these simple machines because it's what makes our jobs easier. Kiddos, I miss you bunches and I can't wait to see you again. Not the way we wanted school year to end, but you're still responsible for getting ready for sixth grade. I'm trying my best. I'm doing all I can to make sure that you're getting your education. It's been my job from day one, with or without the EOG. We're on a mission. That's to make sure that you're ready for middle school. I miss you bunches, and I hope to see you soon. Love you. Stay safe. Bye.